Hey Aquariuses, this is Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading for October 15th through the 31st. Okay, so this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you Aquariuses could be dealing with the Cancer, or some of you Aquariuses may be hearing about engagements. You could possibly be getting engaged. Some type of good news will be coming your way, even if it's not necessarily about you. Okay, could be about a friend, family member, sibling, whatever it is. Some of you guys could just be wanting to focus on having fun. You may not necessarily be interested in relationships. Maybe you just want to date to figure out who it is, that you want to give your energy to. Nothing wrong with that. I am picking up the letter M, first, middle, last initial, or this could possibly be the month that this person was born, March or May. So March, that's either Aries, Pisces, Gemini. Yep. Could be somebody in those realms. Let's see. Oh, see, told you. There it is. Came out again. Three of Cups. Celebration. Some of you guys could be getting invited to parties, gatherings, whatever it is. But yeah, it's just like good time to be had based off of like the people that you're hanging out with. So this is good. Some of you guys could be possibly kind of popular this month. People may be adoring you. Some of you guys may possibly be in the military, or you could even possibly be meeting somebody who's in the military. So that's another thing. But let's see. Okay, I get something about the mountains. I think of mountains for some reason. I think of could be blockages, but also mountains don't move. So some of you guys, you may be standing your ground on something. Maybe somebody is trying to talk to you, and you're kind of just like, nope, I don't want to hear what you got to say. But also, maybe some of you guys are possibly going camping, or maybe some of you guys, maybe you're going skiing. Because when I think of mountains, so it seems like somewhere cold. Maybe some of you guys are doing that. Let's see. Okay, if I can get the cards. There we go. Okay, I also get fish. Well, I said Pisces. Some of you guys can be dealing with fish. But even in some other decks, the fish can be a sign of like opportunities, wealth, even a spiritual connection. Some of you guys may have a spiritual connection with someone, and you could possibly feel like there's blockages there. Or maybe, somebody you already know, the Fool. Or it could be one of those things as well where maybe some of you guys are becoming the mountain whenever it comes to this connection, and you want to protect it at all costs because you feel this connection between the two of you guys. You don't want to risk it anymore. You don't want to give it up. But we're going to see if it comes out in the cards too. Hold on. Okay. At the bottom, you have the Three of Swords. Came in reverse, but I'm doing reversals. So this can represent disappointments. This also sometimes this can even possibly represent like lies and deceptions, which goes back to what I was saying before that some of you guys could be standing your ground on possibly somebody that's trying to talk to you. This may have been somebody who may have hurt your feelings, hurt your heart, or this may have been somebody who may have involved you in a third party situation that maybe you didn't know about or you did know about, whichever way you want to twist that. But also this could be the energy where it's like you're afraid to be hurt. Some of you may have possibly opened up your heart to someone who didn't deserve it. And now it's like you have like this shield over your heart because of what somebody put you through. Whoever this was, they hurt you pretty bad. I don't know who this was. Some of you may have been a Libra. Some of you, there may be a Libra trying to make a situation right between the two of you guys. And you may not necessarily be able to like pull these sores out of your heart because you're just too afraid that they're going to stab you right in the heart again. Oh. Some of you are, oh boy, I get this burning desire. Like there's like a lot of feelings that you have for someone that put you through this Three of Swords. Some of you are looking for clarity. Some of you are seeking clarity. Some of you may be seeking clarity, possibly trying to ask this person if this is really what they want to do. Do they really want to choose this third party over you? What? Child, don't waste your time asking that crazy ass question. Just keep it to yourself. Write it down on a piece of paper or something. I don't know if you should ask that. But I sense somebody seeking clarity. Yeah, you're trying to get clarity. Some of you, the clarity could be you asking this person again, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me if you said all these things about how you feel about me? What would make you do such a thing to stab me in the heart like that if you say you care? You know, some of you guys could feel that way. Some of you guys, again, this could just be your mental state where you're too afraid for this to happen. So you, in a way, have blocked your heart off so that this does not happen again. Some of you, you may be possibly dealing with somebody who hasn't did this to you, but in a way, you may be kind of like putting this energy that this person will do this to you based off of what happened to you before. So it's almost just like some of you, in a way, maybe you are kind of like, in a way, self-sabotaging this connection because you feel like this is going to happen again. I get confusion. Some of you are also confused if this connection is possibly what you want. Some of you could be confused about somebody else, wondering if this connection with you is what they want. So that could possibly be, well, that's why I was getting the energy. Some of you guys may be asking someone, kind of like, are you sure you want to choose a third party over me? Like, don't waste your fucking time. Okay? You know, there's this aura around you where you just feel so misunderstood by people. It's kind of just like some of you may possibly feel like that people don't even take the time to get to know you before they put this perception on you about who they think you are. So that can hurt you, but you don't say nothing about it. You just kind of be like, you know what? If you're going to believe that I'm that way, fuck it. I'm not going to sit up here and beat down your damn door to get you to change your mind. Yeah, because I just get this energy here. It's just like you just feel so hurt and misunderstood. Some of you may feel misunderstood when it comes to love because you could be possibly wondering, like, why is it that nobody will understand me in regards to the way I love? I don't love like everybody else. My love may be weird. It may be unconventional. It may not be what you're used to. But just because I'm that way, does it mean I'm not worthy of being loved? I just kind of almost get this energy where you're asking the big questions surrounding around your heart. But see, the thing is with this card, even though there's three swords going through this card, there's not like this over rushing amount of blood coming out. So some of you, I'm gonna be honest, you may not be as hurt as you think. You could just be hurt that maybe this person made you like an idiot. Or you could be hurt that you feel ridiculous for allowing this person access to your heart, knowing what you knew about them. So it could be embarrassment. Maybe you're just embarrassed. Like, what the fuck? Why would I do that to myself? I knew I probably shouldn't have done that, but I proceeded anyway. And again, like I said, some of you, this may be an illusion to you in your current situation. You could be thinking that somebody is doing this to you, but that could possibly just be you feeding into your fears, feeding into your subconscious, because your subconscious could be like, you know what? All these people that you're going to deal with are just terrible and they're going to push you through the same thing. But that's not true, you know? Also, disappointment with the Three of Swords. That's why I said some of you guys, you may not necessarily be hurt like that. You could just be embarrassed or disappointed that you will allow somebody that power to, make you feel this way. Oh. See what I tell you? Some of you guys need to allow yourselves to heal because some of you, in a way, could possibly be with a perfect partner, or that perfect partner is trying to connect with you, but you don't want to let this person in. And remember what I said with this? I was getting this energy where it goes back to you feeling misunderstood when it comes to the way you decide to love. Some of you, deep down inside, you care a lot, probably a lot more than people think, but For some reason, maybe it's uncomfortable for you to let people see this Queen of Cups side of you because I don't know why you would be afraid of that. I don't know. But we have 10% of 10 of Cups. I don't know why I get this word. That doesn't even make any sense, but whatever I'll say it. It's like fill with your heart. Yeah, that's what I said. Some of you aren't allowing yourself to feel these emotions. Possibly with a new connection, or there is somebody new trying to, like I said, trying to connect with you, but you don't want to go, you don't want to, you don't want to shift. It's almost like you want to stay here because it's comfortable. Because again, this may be the perception that people have made of you. So it's like, yeah, why not just stick with this, 10 of Cups can represent, perfect partner, happy ever after, happy ending. Some of you, like I said, you may already be in this energy. Could be with the Pisces, Sagittarius. I get Pisces a lot. Yeah, or even a Scorpio, because I feel like in a way, I don't know why I'm getting transformation. So when I think of transformation, for some reason I'm getting Scorpio. So some of you may be a Scorpio. Who knows? Doesn't matter what the sign is. Yeah, it's like happy ending. It seems like there is a happy ending to this painful period that you went through, but you gotta allow yourself to transition into these emotions instead of being here. Because the Temperance card is all about balance, but it also represents forgiveness, equilibrium. Some of you have I would say some of you guys have the ability to be able to bring balance to a situation. Like I said, if you would just shift your mindset, shift your focus, shift your vibration. Think in the terms of, just positivity. Even if you don't have something, speak that into existence. I already have this 10 of Cups. Even if you don't physically have it, you have to say it. I already got it, so I'm not fucked up about it. Hey, the angels can respond to that. If they can't respond to this, it's just hard. How can the angels help you through this Three of Swords if you can't help yourself? Yeah, they may be able to guide you, but you got to do the work. They can't come down and hold your hand and pat you on the back and change your diaper. They can't do that. Okay, I just went real country for a second. I'm just saying, it's a metaphor, so, I'm just saying. You got to move through this on your own. You got to get here. You got to put in the work to get here, or otherwise you're going to stay here. And I know you don't want to do that. Some of you guys, I feel like you are slowly transitioning, but you do have your days when you easily slip back into this Three of Swords. It could be based off of what you see, what you hear, whatever it is. But like I said, replace that negativity with a positive thought. So if you want to go back to the negativity of what you went through with somebody else, replace it with it. You know what? I'm not going to go through that again. This person that I'm dealing with is not going to put me through that again. I mean, if they're a good person. If they're a shitty person, you know better than that. I mean, you know better than that. Come on. Anyway. Oh, boy. Some of you want to give up on a new beginning with somebody who you have history with. Because somebody has offered you a new beginning. Oh. Oh, you're crazy in love with somebody. Some of you could possibly be crazy in love with someone that you had to give up on. But some of you, this may have been a sticky situation. Maybe you had to give up on somebody because maybe they decide to go back and make a situation work with their family. And it could be hard for you to detach. You better fucking detach. Because regardless, even if this person is sad, even if this person does not necessarily want to, even if this person isn't necessarily happy about a decision that they made a decision. Because guess what? If they wanted to do something else, don't you think they would do something else? Maybe I'm just too black and white. But I'm just saying. Okay? But yes, some of you may feel overburdened about taking a leap of faith, about doing something new. It's like some of you may be trying to invest in something new. It could be maybe you want to invest with a new company, because this Knight of Pentacles represents a change of work, a change of career. Some of you guys, you may be changing your career, and maybe you're afraid of this, afraid of being disappointed. Some of you guys, you may be going back to something that you already did before, but for whatever reason, maybe you had to give it up because it was just too much. It was too overwhelming. And so you could be possibly going back to that again, but you're afraid of this. But what you guys don't understand, where is it? Some of you guys, this could be something that aligns with your true nature, your true values, because this is like finding the perfect job because it aligns with your sole purpose. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Child was at the door. Okay, but yeah, some of you guys is like you could be starting over, doing a career change, but it seems like okay, without a doubt, it's something that you have a passion for, something you love. Some of you guys, it may revolve around working in pairs, stimulating work, Mercury field careers, which could be communication, could be who knows, podcasting, radio hosting. For some reason, news. I don't know if some of you guys possibly work for the news or you used to work for the news. But yeah, something that you have passion for. But also, like I said, some of you guys are crazy in love with somebody, and you may be wondering if this person feels the same way about you. Again, I do feel like this is somebody who you have history with. Taurus is coming up. Sagittarius is coming up. I think I said something about that already. Gemini is coming up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there does seem like there's a change of work environment that's coming. Some of you guys may not necessarily be a new company. It could be maybe a not new department, but still with under the same roof. Never giving up. Some of you guys, there is somebody who you're not trying to give up on, but it could be in reverse. There may be somebody who is not giving up on you, no matter how many times you possibly have walked away from them. Some of you, maybe you walked away from this person 7 times. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. 3 to 7, maybe. But stop investing your energy into shit that you already know out the gate is not worth your time. Some of you may, in a way, possibly ignore your intuition, even though your intuition could be like, no, bad idea, but you don't want to listen because you could be hard-headed. It's like, you know what? I guess a hard head makes a soft ass. Why not? Even though you know out the gate. Some of you guys, you could, like I said, be crazy in love with someone who has stopped investing in this connection, who has stopped investing in this relationship. And like I said, for some of you, this person may have a family or other responsibilities or whatever it is, and this person has decided to maybe choose the third party. And some of you, it's almost like, I don't know, some of you, because this person may chose third party, it's almost like you're falling in love with them more. Ooh. Okay? So be mindful about that. It's only for some. I don't know why. Sometimes I'm flabbergasted how people automatically assume that I'm talking directly to them. No, aren't you so fucking lucky? I'm not talking to you if it doesn't resonate. And it's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's a general reading. How many Aquariuses are there in the world? I don't know, but it's a lot. Okay, but I'm just saying it's not gonna resonate with everyone. So if it does, bravo. If it doesn't, bravo again, But yeah. I almost get this energy where this is like, also with the 7 of Pentacles, this can represent this indecisive energy. Some of you guys, again, you may be indecisive about leaving somebody behind. Again, likely I feel like this is a connection that you already have invested your time into. Some of you don't want to waste your time by not, it's like, you don't want to give up on this person because you definitely could be crazy in love with them. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to keep investing my time in this situation if it's not going to go anywhere. But I do also get this energy as well, where some of you, there may be somebody kind of just like pulling at your heartstrings, trying to convince you to keep investing. And your intuition could be like, no, bad idea. You probably need to let this go. Some of you may feel like that a relationship is more of a burden than it is a help. So yeah. And I also get this energy as well, where some of you somebody may be crazy in love with you, but you may not necessarily be crazy in love with them. However, you may feel like that, if the relationship works, it's like feeling like that no matter the outcome of the situation, you're going to be like the blame for it. And that could be why maybe some of you guys could possibly be at a crossroads, because it's kind of just like, well, you may not necessarily be on the same vibration as the other person, but it's kind of just like, I don't want to be labeled as a bad guy for me letting go of something that I really don't want. But what if you do want it, but it may not necessarily be what you envisioned. You know, what if it's actually something good for you, but because it's not what you maybe manifested, maybe it's not in the exact form that you manifested it in, you could be like, you might want to disregard it. You might want to throw it away, you know? Yeah, because even though the fool can represent taking risk, the fool still has to make his journey through the rest of the major arcana. So he has a lot to learn. And that's why I said some of you guys may be wanting to throw away something or someone who wants to invest in you, who is invested in you, but you may not feel the same way. Because it could be your eyeballs could possibly be fixated or something else, or you could possibly just be like, maybe you're in your ego, and maybe that's why you want to throw it away, whatever the situation is. Okay. But like I said, on the flip side, when it comes to your career, there is a career change coming up. Something that you have to invest your money in. Some of you guys, it could be a business. Maybe you invest in cryptocurrency. It may be something to deal with technology because, again, I already called it technology or communication. Because this is you, Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus, so it would make sense if you guys are investing in cryptocurrency and stuff like that. It could definitely be a good idea. Maybe some of you guys, maybe you want to start getting into investing and then make that your career, whatever it is. Okay. Well, Uranus is in Taurus, where like for like now, it's probably down to like the next 7 years. So yeah, yeah, something is being offered to you, and it's something that you have a lot of passion for, something that you love. Like I said, some of you guys, this actually may be a person. A person could be offering you a pinnacle, and this could be somebody, like I said, who you have a lot of love for. But you could be in that situation where you could get into it and be wondering, like, is this really what I want anymore? Some of you guys could be maybe going through that battle within yourself. I mean, it happens. You're not always going to be super head over heels in love with people, especially as time goes on. I mean, hey, that just happens. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. See what I tell you? Somebody new is offering you something. Some of you Aquariuses, this could possibly be a friend, but like I said, I do feel like this is somebody who you already know. Some of you, maybe you've known this person for 7 years, 7 months, whatever the time frame could be. Maybe you met this person through friends. This person may have offered you a pinnacle through a friend, like maybe using a middleman to see if you're taken and shit like that. I mean, it's kind of cute. And just a second. Oh yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, honestly, I feel like some of you Aquarius definitely have a choice between the person you need versus the person that you want. Because the person that you could be definitely crazy in love with, head over heels with, actually probably may not be the one. Because you already know your soulmate. And I feel like this is somebody who has offered you a pinnacle, and this also could be somebody who keeps offering you a pinnacle, who keeps consistently offering you a pinnacle. But again, I already called it. The Seven of Wands can be the energy of getting what you want and then you don't want it anymore. Some of you could be at that crossroads where you're wondering, what if I allow this person in? What if I accept this person's pinnacle? What if 5, 6 years later, I don't want it anymore? Some of you may possibly be going through that battle right now because, again, maybe you have accepted this person's pinnacle and maybe you are going through, maybe you're trying to seek clarity if the decision that you have decided to make or will make is the right one. Because, again, didn't I just say something about the way you love may be unconventional? Somebody may be very well aware of that. Somebody may be very respectful of that. And this may be the person that you want to push away. It's crazy. It's like you called in your soulmate. You asked for this particular type of person to show up. And just because they didn't show up, like I said, as what you manifested or what you put on your vision board, you want to throw them away. Yeah, there's a new beginning that's on the table. Somebody, like I said, wants to offer you, and I feel like this is somebody who is crazy about their Aquarius. They might fight somebody over your ass, and you're kind of just like, I don't know. See, you're thinking too much about it. Like I said, you're wondering if you should invest. Again, you don't want to waste your time. You know, some of you guys may not want to waste this person's time because you just may not be there. in terms of you may not necessarily be all in whenever it comes to your emotions, your feelings. But don't wait too long. Because the longer you wait, that's when this person is likely going to start to move forward elsewhere. And then you may look back to this day and be like, oh shit, that was the one. Why did I not pay attention to it? You got to seize the day. You got to seize the opportunities when they're staring you right in front of your face. Because, see, the King of Cups, he is like a non traditional type person. He definitely, I feel like, represents that relationship where it can just flow however you guys see fit. He's not so super focused on traditions. He's not super focused on, the traditional way to be in a relationship, like the man has to take care of the household. Da, da, da. He don't really care. He just want to be happy. And some of you guys, like I said, I feel like you want to discard this person, even though in a way I feel like this person does make you happy, but I feel like you're in denial. You're in denial about your true soulmate just because it doesn't look he doesn't look, or they don't look how you want them to look. Two of Pentacles. Yep, some of you guys may be in a relationship with this person, but you could possibly be thinking about somebody else, or you're thinking about taking a leap of faith and possibly going somewhere else. Or some of you guys, you may be thinking, if the person who you smacked on your vision board, if this person comes to you in the midst of you being in a relationship, you may risk it, because the fool has no problem taking risks. And some of you guys, you may be trying to risk it right now. And I'm telling you, you're making a bad fucking decision. I'm just being honest. It's going to smack you in the face quickly. So it's definitely, so I'm going to just say this. If you decide to fall into this risk, this is going to blow up in your face by June or July of next year. So it's going to be looking all good and shit for probably a couple months. And then reality is going to set in. Some of you may hit February, but yeah, some of you may feel stuck between a water sign and an earth sign. And we have the Nine of Wands. Some of you may, again, I feel like some of you guys may already be with your soulmate, but in a way you want to block this person out. You need to protect this relationship. And some of you guys, again, you're still teeter-tottering the fence about somebody else whose soul lies elsewhere. Again, especially this is somebody who decided to go back or to stay with their family, and you sitting up here still being smitten about this person. If you don't go on, it don't make no sense. Why would you allow yourself to be dragged back down into this Three of Swords for this King of Wands person? It ain't worth it. And you know it's not worth it. So why risk it? Look at you being cold. I told you want to start something new. Boy, I'll tell you something. The devil is busy. Some of you Aquariuses, you may be possibly taking a step in the realm of like the beauty industry. So that could be makeup, hair, fashion, anything else that falls under beauty. Because I see the Queen of Wands or Chariot, I feel like it's a beauty brand. So for some of you Aquarius, maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe it's cosmetology because the Empress showed up as well. Some of you Aquariuses have the potential to possibly be a model, or you're definitely a looker. But you can't rely on looks to get you to get you through. And it goes back to what I was talking about before. Some of you Aquariuses, I'm gonna be honest, you may possibly look better than this person, or this person may look better than you. And that could possibly be why you want to reject this. Because it's like, I thought you were going to be somebody else. Like, come on. The universe sends you what you need. Yeah, they may give you what you want. It could be a test to see if you're going to take the bait. Some of you are going to take the bait. It really don't matter what the hell I say. You're going to take it. But a lot of you already know. A lot of you, I feel like deep down, you know what decision to make. But it's a matter of, I would say, mind over your heart. Some of you need to choose the logical approach, because you may be following your heart and you're going to fall into a ditch flat on your face, and you're not going to have nobody there to pick you up but you. So you need to think about this. Like, seriously think about it. Because I bet you that gut feeling is telling you you need to stay. But sometimes your heart just literally trumps over your intuition. I understand. But don't be that person that has to pick your face up off the floor from disappointment if you choose your heart. Some of you can choose your heart, some of you can't. It just depends on the person. But even when it comes to work, you want to start something new. Likely, if you possibly try to start a beauty something or start your own brand in the past, it probably failed. Maybe it just didn't go well, or maybe you were just very unseasoned. So now that you are seasoned and older and wiser, and you didn't bump your head a few times, it can work this time if that's what you really want. I feel like you do. Deep down, your intuition is probably like, hello, go for it. But you could be second guessing yourself and all this other stuff. Don't give up. And also, like I said, some of you guys don't give up on this soulmate person because this person is exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. But like I said, some of you guys are not going to listen. That's fine. But it's just something for you to think about. Okay? So, Aquarius, this has been your reading. See you later.